Today on CW meeting today, an NHS meeting today.
And did you attend a game last night? I'm Willie.
And I'm Jolie, and today is Wednesday, February 9th, 2022.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Attention NHS members, there will be a meeting today after school at 4:10 in the library. Please be sure to attend.
Anime Club will be meeting in Miss Nassar's room 419 today. Will be a movie day.
Miss John's pre-AP chemistry class conducted a lab recently. Evan spoke to her for the rundown on it. Let's send it to them with more.
Hey Cal, I'm here with Miss Johns. She had an experiment today. Miss Johns, do you mind me asking what it's called and what it's about?
Yes, so we're learning about chemical reactions in the pre-AP class, and so today we learned about conservation of mass, and so it's a really simple mini experiment. We just put Alka-Seltzer, which you've probably, maybe your grandmother has indigestion, has used it before. It makes carbon dioxide bubbles, and so they were to measure the mass before and after the reaction, release the gas, which is the fun part, I guess. They get to shoot bottle caps across the room, and then let the bottle cap stay open for a little bit and let the gas go away, and then remeasure and just see if they can capture the amount of the gas that they lost, and then compare the results before and after the reaction. So hopefully they all met the law of conservation of mass.
Wow, that sounds super fun, and thank you, Miss Johns. I'm here with Callie. She just had an experiment in Miss Johns' class. Do you mind if you explain it a bit more to me?
So it's just taking the mass of the substance before and making sure it's the same after the experiment.
And how'd the experiment go?
It was pretty good, a little boring. You kind of had to wait and stare at a water bottle for 2 minutes. It was all right.
What was the outcome of it?
It shot a water bottle across the room.
Well, that sounds really fun. Well, that's about it, and back to you.
You know, I remember doing that experiment as a sophomore, and it is kind of boring to wait, but the reaction is really cool, and it was kind of fun to see a water bottle explode, so
I don't remember doing labs and all that, but after Corona, I was just like,
yeah.
You feel me?
Definitely. Attention students, the band is looking for a piano player. If you're interested, be sure to speak to one of the band directors.
And Ms. Burkhardt's pre-AP physics class conducted a lab yesterday over the different types of collisions. Let's take it to our interviewer for a better insight on the lab.
Hey Callan, Evan here, and I'm here with Ms. Burkhardt. She just had a lab today. Ms. Burkhardt, do you mind telling us the lab?
Oh, yes, we did momentum, energy, and collisions lab where students got to create 3 different crashes.
Sounds very interesting. And how is this supposed to benefit the students?
Well, we are studying the different types of collision and how we can use conservation of momentum to study these collisions. And so the students are using technology to measure the velocity of the cars before and after the collision. And then they'll use that data to prove whether or not momentum is conserved and kinetic energy. And then they'll use that data to classify the type of collision as elastic or inelastic or a completely inelastic collision.
That sounds very interesting, and that's about it. So,
okay, Jolie, I remember doing that lab. We did a bunch of labs in Ms. Burkhardt's class when we were in there. Great class.
Ironically, I don't remember that one.
Hey, there goes back and forth, you feel me?
2 perspectives. Attention teens, the Texas State Aquarium is seeking positive, responsible, enthusiastic students who have an interest in learning about marine animals and habitats while interacting with guests. The Aqua Teen program is a year-round program for teens interested in volunteering at the aquarium. If you would like more information about applying for the Aqua Teen program, please go to www.texasstateaquarium.org or see Ms. Duke in the counseling office. The deadline to apply is March 31st.
Just a reminder, the deadline to sign up for the ASVAB will be February 18th. There is limited seating, so if you wish to take the test, be sure to go by room 802 to sign up. Be sure to also stop by room 802 or the counseling office to pick up a dual credit packet if you are taking dual credit next year. The deadline to apply for that will be March 4th.
We have an update on robotics. Aiden caught up with Mr. Eason for the latest information. Let's see what they have in store for us.
I'm Aiden Fernandez from Calallen TV, and I'm joined by Mr. Eason from Robotics Club.
So we had a robotics competition this past Saturday, and we took both of our teams, the Ladybugs and the Engine Nerds, and that competition was basically like our area tournament, and so it's the one that qualifies us for advancement. Unfortunately, we didn't qualify for advancement, so our season is technically over, but we came out and participated and made some great improvements, so I'm happy with that.
Sounds amazing. Mm-hmm. What good improvements did you guys make in the Robotics Club?
Yeah, so since our last competition, which was in December, that one was kind of frustrating for the kids. We had some connection issues, some wiring issues. We were experimenting with incorporating 2 expansion hubs on the robots instead of just 1. And so we had some errors all day long that weren't really getting fixed because we had stuff here at the school that we needed. And so being able to get those issues resolved so that we can just go out and compete and actually, just see what our robots and our teams can do, that was a real nice thing to have. So we definitely improved quite a bit from the last competition, just in the area of making sure that the robots are, doing what they need to be doing.
It's great to hear. That's it from us. Now back to the studio.
Congratulations to the robotics team for a great year this year. And attention seniors, are you interested in applying for scholarships? CHS has 2 more scholarship opportunities. The CHS Academic Booster Club is accepting applications for their 2022 scholarship, as well as the Pan American Golf Association is awarding several scholarships. Please visit our Calallen High School website under the Counselors Department /Scholarship tab for further details and application.
We have a look into the Counselors Wellness Center. Let's take a look.
Good morning, Wildcats. This is me, Curtis. I'm here with Ms. Vasquez and Ms. Rios, and we're going to talk about the Wildcat Wellness Program. So, Ms. Rios, can you tell me a little bit about what this is?
Sure. So we're starting at CHS what is called the Wildcat Wellness Wednesdays. And we will be meeting with students that want to join us, the counseling department, and myself will be meeting on Wednesday mornings from 8:15 to 8:40 to discuss many different topics of interest that teens have and that maybe struggle with on the day-to-day. So Ms. Vasquez, you want to share some of the topics?
So some of the topics that we're going to be sharing, especially for the month of February, will be Relationships 101. And it doesn't have to be, for instance, this month, it's not going to be just about relationship or dating, but also with friends, family, and, if you work in the work environment. So that's going to be for this month. And the other topics, it will be leadership, anxiety, substance abuse, self-confidence, mental health issues. So please come by, visit with us. Counselors will be there to talk to you individually if you need to. But we really encourage you to come and attend, and starting, with every Wednesday.
Definitely. Well, thank you guys for sure. So, guys, if you need anything to talk about, anything at all, you can come Wednesday mornings and come and talk to these two. They'll be more than happy to help you, and they also have Zoom meetings for your parents. So make sure that if you need someone to talk to, these two are always available on Wednesdays. Thank you. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
That sounds really interesting. It's really cool to see counselors getting involved with students and the students kind of having that window of opportunity to talk to someone. I think that's interesting.
For sure. And
oh, it's starting today.
Starting today, so make sure, go check that out. Attention seniors, the STARS Scholarship Fund is currently accepting applications. The deadline to apply for this scholarship is March 31st, 2022. If you are needing an application, please come by room 802.
Now let's send it to Kendall with the rundown on sports right after this short break.
Hey, man.
Can I help you?
What are you doing throwing this trash on the ground?
I'm sorry, man. I'll do better next time.
It's a public park.
I'm sorry.
All right. Hopefully you learn.
I will.
Well, thank you very much, Jolie, and good morning, Wildcats. The boys basketball team played a very well game of basketball last night against Zapata and came up with the win. We caught up with some of the players. Let's check it out.
Hi, it's Maddie with Calallen TV, and I'm here with Tristan. So y'all had a game against Zapata last night. Can you tell me how that went?
The game went good. Our offense and defense were pretty strong. Our bench players came out to play, and yeah, it's pretty good.
And y'all have a game this Friday, is that right?
Yeah, we have a game on Friday against TM at TM.
Okay, well, that's all from us. Hi, it's Maddie with Calallen TV, and I'm here with Chris and Julian. So y'all have a game on Friday against TM. How do you think y'all are going to play?
I think we're going to win the game and practice hard and pull through as a team.
And Chris, how do you think the crowd on Friday is going to play a factor in y'all's game and how y'all play?
It's going to be a big factor in the game. We just got to ignore them and just play.
Okay, well, make sure to go to the game on Friday. Now, that's all from us. Now back to the studio.
The Lady Cat basketball also took on the mighty Zapata Hawks in a last district clash last evening and won a hard-fought battle with a score of 58-24. Great job, ladies. I'm sure it was such a good game, especially looking at all these highlights. I actually want to go out and go to maybe one of their next games, so we'll see how well that can work out. And last night, the Lady Cat softball team was in action competing in a scrimmage and did very well. We had a talk with Coach Lentz for more information. Let's check it out.
I'm Aiden Fernandez from Calallen TV, and I'm joined by Miss Lentz from the softball team. So, Miss Lentz, when is the next game?
We play Saturday in Victoria for a tri-scrimmage, and JV and varsity will be going to Victoria this Saturday.
So how was this game today? Was it a swing or a miss?
Yesterday's games against Carroll and Aransas Pass went really well. We were really pleased with how the girls performed, and you know, we have a long way to go, but the girls are getting better and better every day, and they're working really, really hard. So we're excited to see what comes, and season starts officially Tuesday here against Victoria East. So come out and support us. We'd really appreciate it.
Did you guys knock the other team out of the park?
We did all right. We did good. I would say Carroll gave us a nice look for ourselves, and it was a good competition. And Aransas Pass, you know, they played a really good game, and they had some good quality players on their team.
Sounds like a tough one. All right, that's it from us. Now back to the studio.
I definitely can't see where softball is going to go this year. And we caught up with Jillian Curtis on what's been going on with the soccer team. Let's see what she had to say.
Hi, my name is Mia. I'm here at Calallen TV, and I'm here with Jillian and Lermy. So what are some things that you love about competing?
I love watching our successes on the field, although the ball doesn't get played to me a bunch in the back, but I just like supporting as much as I can in the back for them.
What are some techniques that you use coming onto the field?
We use directional communication, like man on left or man on right. We also work on our passing to make sure that the ball moves around quickly around the field.
So I know that y'all had a big shutout, 14-0. How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling elated, honestly. I mean, as much points as we can score, it's really awesome.
Honestly, I'm feeling tired, but happy.
Well, keep up the good work. Hi, my name is Mia. I'm here with Calallen TV. I'm here with Dr. Hodgkiss. So I know that you got invited to the Teachers Appreciation Night. How was that experience?
I was super excited to be asked by one of my favorites, and it was also very rewarding to be honored in that way.
What are some things that you got from last night?
Oh, so we got to meet our students on the field, and they walked us down with a rose, or not a rose, a flower, and they talked about special moments that they've had with us as teacher and student.
Did you watch the game after?
Yes, I stayed for a little bit, and I got to see our girls do awesome on the field, and I was super excited to be a part of all of that.
Well, now that's all from us. Now back to the studio.
And just like with softball, I honestly cannot wait to see where the girls go this year. You know, last year they were both state bound, so hopefully that can happen again. And sadly, the boys soccer team had a game last night, but they did come up short. And that is the latest on Calallen Sports. Back to the anchors.
Thank you, Kendall. Now here's Nathan with today's weather forecast. But before that...
Thank you, guys. I was just standing here kind of waiting for that to come over to me.
Alrighty, so what we have for you today, first of all, our weather, as always, is sponsored by Sonic, America's favorite drive-in. Go through, pick you up, whatever you want. It's a great place to be, all right? Right now we have temperatures in the high 50s, all right? A nice cool for you, not too cold, not too warm either, with no chance of rain. Winds out of the south at 10 miles an hour. We come and look at our day here. We're going to have temperatures in the 70s. It's absolutely nice and busting for y'all. It's great to see that. No chance of rain, but we go into 8 o'clock here. We are going to have some temperatures in the high 50s again. 1% chance of rain, and as we go into our night, those will get up to 4%, a whopping 4%, so watch out for that. All right, as we look into our forecast here in the week, we can see we have some temperatures here on Thursday. Going to be in the 70s, okay, into Friday, also in the high 70s, but Saturday it's going to drop down to 69, and then we're going to have a chance of rain at 47%. I don't like the rain, and when you mix rain with the cold, I'm not a fan of that. Makes me madder than a one-leg waitress working at a IHOP, all right? We have 31 days until spring break and 100 until graduation. That's it for me. Let's take it back to the anchors.
100 days. We're finally getting down there, almost to 2 digits.
We sure are.
You know you're supposed to step off so they can read the
call
3 days.
I got a bit discombobulated.
Yeah.
I ain't done weather in a hot minute, but.
Well, thank you.
You did good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Nathan. That's your part, Jolie.
And that's all your announcements for today.
Karma.
But now it's time for your joke of the day. So, Willie, why did the sailors have to stop playing cards?
I don't know, Jolie, what?
The captain was standing on the deck. Okay.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us here on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. And also subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all the latest videos. And as always, stay classy, Calallen.